one is over. And Luis Ortiz looks over at Deontay Wilder right now. And oh my goodness, look at this. Ortiz immediately looked right at Deontay Wilder.
We're going to stop it right there for now. Luis Ortiz fought tonight. Right now, it's actually after midnight, so it's technically December the 9th, 2017. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Luis Ortiz, yes, that Luis Ortiz, the one who fans feel is cheating. They still feel he's cheating. You know, they feel that the WBC gave him a pass, and it's a very complex situation. Now, in my personal opinion, I really feel that he didn't do anything wrong in regards of juicing. However, I do feel that it's shadiness surrounding why they didn't fill out the proper, or put or declare the medication on the paperwork. It's almost like, to me, I would think, well, they knew that it can be used, as a masking agent or whatever. The compound chemical in the high blood pressure is supposed to be able to use to, mask performance enhancing drugs. I'm wondering if they knew that and they said, well, shit, even though he really do got high blood pressure, hypertension, we're not going to put that down just in case. But when you take anything, you got to declare that shit. So whatever the case may be, it is over. These guys were supposed to fight on November the 4th. Instead, Bermane Stiverne got a rematch, and you saw what happened to him. These guys right here are going to have a very heated confrontation in the ring. It's going to be kind of funny, and we're going to talk about it all. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media right down below in the description box. Oh, wait.
Wow, what a finish. And
I forgot. Talked to some people, and they said you got to do this every video. Just for about, maybe like 10 seconds or so, and then, we go on from there. Please subscribe. Over here, right?
Luis Ortiz went over to Deontay Wilder. My goodness, Luis Ortiz looking impressive over Deontay Wilder, over Daniel Martz, and he's calling out Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, they locked eyes for a moment there. Deontay Wilder gave him a smile.
I can't wait. Wait for Wilder to get in the ring. This was good that they did this, though. Like Luis Ortiz last fought David Allen. Got some content coming from David Allen from the UK, by the way. On December the 10th of last year. This fight was on December the 8th, which was about a few hours ago. So they got him on the card. They got you think that Deontay Wilder is there by accident? This is all planned. The fight, you might as well say it's official. The only thing that's not official about it is obviously there's no arena, date or network yet. We know it's going to be on Showtime. I hope they do it in New York again. Now, I'm going to start off by saying this. Wait a minute. Should I do this? Nah, not really. I forgot to have a thumbnail right here to cover this up for the meantime. Well, anyway, let me fast forward a little bit, for the sake of time, so we could talk about the politics involved in the fight.
He's here. He's here. I want to fight you.
You want to fight
Pay
me?
attention.
When you want to fight me?
When? Tomorrow.
When you ready? When are you ready?
No, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready for you.
All right, stay by the phone, baby. Stay by the phone. I've been wanting to. You messed this opportunity up. I blessed you with the opportunity the first time.
Hey, you know they
I blessed
happy.
you with the opportunity the first time.
Hey,
what did you do? What did you do?
You guys-
So you know what? I'm gonna bless you again.
Let's
with the
see.
same
We'll see when this
opportunity.
comes up.
What's the
Clearly, you
problem?
guys are ready to fight. Deontay, Luis, great job tonight. Ray, back to you.
Well, they are certainly ready to do battle.
Yeah, he put him down.
Yeah, Luis Ortiz.
It's not over yet. That's not the best part about it. Shit's about to get a little savage. So once again, it's looking like this fight is going to happen in late March or definitely in April. Anthony Joshua, WBA and IBF champion, is very close to fighting WBO champion Joseph Parker in, I believe they said March the 31st. Now, if Wilder was to win against Ortiz and whoever wins between Parker and Joshua, then likely they'll fight in August, September, no later than October, you know, and it'll be for the Undisputed Championship. That'll be for the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, and the ring titles. Now, with guys like Tyson Fury, you know, on his way back, with guys like Alexander Povetkin fighting Christian Hammer. Remember, Wilder was supposed to fight Alexander Povetkin, was over there in Russia about to fight Alexander Povetkin, and he failed drug tests. So Wilder has been involved in just a string of bad luck with fighters, you know, failing drug tests. Hence, he's been missing, you know, paydays, not missing paydays, but his paydays haven't been as significant as they should have been. And also, you know, it's been hindering his progression as far as people say, man, he ain't been doing nothing but fighting bums. But when you have 3 straight fights of guys, you know, pulling out because of drug testing issues, whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not the type of person that's going to sit on here and if some news comes out that a such and such fails a drug test, I just don't go up there and just jump into a video. You got to research that shit, man. You know, so when it comes to the Luis Ortiz situation, when it comes to the Wilder versus Povetkin situation, I have all the legal documents in regards to that. I forgot it. I mean, I already know how I got my hands on them, but it's crazy like how I was able to get my hands on them. But anyway, they're complex. But whatever the case may be, you can't blame Deontay Wilder. He's been getting a lot of blame from fans because the fighters he's been fighting, wanting to fight, have failed drug tests, whether it's been his fault or not. So this is where things are about to get good. Now, you know, understand that what we do here is legal. You know, we're doing this for educational purposes, and we're reporting the news. Simple as that. Please subscribe. And that's the reasons why I do those little disclaimers, because we're doing some new innovative, you know, stuff around here. And we just want people to understand, educate yourselves before you start harassing me about stuff when it's like, yo, like, I don't feel like going to court, but I will.
And Deontay Wilder. Look at that. What a matchup that'll be.
Listen, you gotta listen.
Potentially next year.
He says that Joshua clearly doesn't want to fight you. He doesn't want to fight him. Let's give the world this fight and make it happen. Most definitely. You know, if you're ready and you say you're ready, because I was ready for the first time. I understand that blood pressure pills and stuff like that. But you know what? This is a new day for you. Thank God that he blessed you again. And you know what? Because he blessed you, I'm going to bless you too. Because I think you're one of the best. And I wanted to prove that I am the best. So for the best to prove that they are the best, best must fight each other. So I'm going to bless you again with the second opportunity. So stay by your phone, Luis Ortiz. I'm coming for you. Be ready. Be ready. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no excuses.
Que no hay excusa. Grítale al mundo, que el mundo sabe, el mundo, Miami, el mundo entero, que tú vas a firmar la pelea para pelear tú y yo.
There'll be no excuses. Tell the world, Miami, God included, that you're going to sign the fight, take the fight, and make the fight. I'm always a man of my word. There's nothing I never said that I haven't did. Luis Ortiz, you will have the fight. I will bless you again. And this time, no excuses. No excuses. I'm not.
Miami, él quiere pelear. Vamos a darle la pelea. Yeah.
So before we go on to the next part, so basically, yeah, it's official. You know, shouldn't you be hyped? And isn't this a fight that you should buy now? The storyline behind this, obviously, you know, and Deontay Wilder's already been alluding to it, is that, you know, if Wilder beats the Luis Ortiz, he's supposed to be beating some Superman PED user. You know, Luis Ortiz wins, he's not going to get full credit, in my opinion, because people are going to say, well, look, Deontay Wilder finally fought somebody of note, you know, and he got beat up or knocked out, or he fought somebody that was on PEDs. Wilder shouldn't have never fought him. That's what he get. So if you really look at the storyline behind the fight and how much pressure is on so many fighters, that's what I said I talk about. Like, I'm not, you know, like into all the, you know, breaking down the fight. No, I can do it. Don't get it twisted. You know, but I like to focus on like the storylines behind the fight and the reason why you should, you know, be hype about fights like this, because of what it means. If Luis Ortiz loses, he's done. But Wilder, if he loses, he's kind of done too. Like as far as a marketing standpoint, to an extent. Come on. Anyway, this is shit about to get funny.
Okay, Okay, let's do it. He said, let's do it. Hey, make sure you train hard because I'm coming to whoop your ass. I promise.
Oye, motherfucker, you bitch.
All right, and we apologize for the language. We apologize for the language that...
We'll have the fight. I will bless you again. And this time, no excuses. No excuses. I'm gonna knock...
Miami, he's one. Él quiere pelear. Vamos a darle la pelea. Yeah.
He said, okay, let's do it. He said, let's do it. Hey, make sure you train hard because I'm coming to whoop your ass. I promise.
Oye, motherfucker, you bitch.
All right, and we apologize for the language. We apologize for the language that was used, but my goodness, these two gentlemen are ready to go to battle. Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz. Robert, I'm pumped already.
Oh, I'm pumped. You see, right when he put him down, he came over here over the rope and looked right at Deontay Wilder. He said, "You're next."
Every man that stepped in the ring with me got knocked out. If you step in the ring with me, I'm gonna knock your ass out too. I promise.
Deontay Wilder saying he's going to knock out Luis Ortiz.
All right, we gotta stop it right there. Shit is lit. Come on, man. That even though I've been talking about this fight all week, this Luis Ortiz fight, and I've been like, yo, he fighting on Friday, man, and nobody expected for it to be like a fight where he was going to be tested. We knew that they just was getting him back in the ring, but the way this all worked out, it worked. So they officially announced the fight. Wilder saying like, yeah, you next. And if you look at the heavyweight landscape and the rankings of the WBC, remember when you're a champion, for those who don't know, when you're a champion, whether it's WBC, WBA, IBF, or WBO, you have to fight somebody in the top 15. So when you look at the rankings of the top 15 of the WBC, and if you look at the fact that Deontay Wilder was not going to get Anthony Joshua next, and he doesn't, it makes no sense, in my personal opinion, or he doesn't, to him, it doesn't make any sense to fight a Dylan White, and he can't get Joseph Parker, then hold on. You have to fight somebody in the top 15 of, the sanctioning body of your, pull it right here for you. So let's go check it out real quick, right? Let's go full screen. Where's it at? Heavyweight. So I'm going to go through it as fast as I can, all right? So you have Deontay Wilder, who's the WBC champion. Dylan White, has been trying to get his shot at Deontay Wilder by bypassing the mandatory, but he'll likely be ordered to fight Dominic Breazeale, and the winner of Dylan White versus Dominic Breazeale will be the next mandatory for Deontay Wilder. Remember, Deontay Wilder's next fight is a voluntary. Luis Ortiz, we just talked about. Wilder and him just had that little thing. He's a top-ranked fighter. You really can't really count him in the mix, so, I doubt that he's going to be fighting Deontay Wilder anytime soon, or even ever at all. You got him who just lost to Big Baby Miller. You can't count him because he's fighting David Haye, meaning Tony Bellew, on May the 8th. Deontay Wilder beat him. You got Prince Charles Martin, former IBF champion, the guy who Anthony Joshua won his first title from. But nobody really wants to see that. You got Oscar Rivas. I've probably seen this guy fight before, but I really don't know. You got him who beat Derek Chisora, but he's, fans are going to be like, well, how's Wilder fighting him? He just lost to Anthony Joshua. You got Adam Kownacki right here. They can't sell that fight, even though he has a very strong Polish, fan base in New York. And then you have, of course, we all know what happened to him. So when you look at the top 15 of the WBC, Deontay Wilder has to fight one of these guys, Anthony Joshua or Joseph Parker, and he's not going to fight either. And therefore, it made so much sense to fight Luis Ortiz, where the fans are going to be like, well, he's fighting a guy, who failed a drug test, whatever the case may be. Now, of course, I can break it all down for you. It's a lot more complex than that, especially when you want to talk about like why Anthony Joshua is not fighting Deontay Wilder next and why they're doing the whole political thing with the belts and the money and everything. But I got to go. I got a live stream to do. And we'll talk about it in the live stream. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. Please subscribe.